Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here for the presentation, and we welcome you all. For the presentation, we chose two leading banks in Sri Lanka, private sector banks, and we chose the Sri Lanka's number one bank, commercial bank, and the third best bank in Sri Lanka, the Sampath Bank. Just to give you a brief introduction about commercial bank. The commercial bank has been doing business for over 90 years. And the Fitch rating of the bank is AA, which is a very good rate for a bank. There's a vision and mission, you can go through it, and the objectives as well. And we did a SWOT analysis of both banks, and this is the SWOT analysis of the commercial bank. Let me point out the main strengths and the main points of the SWOT analysis. According to the Trade Finance magazine UK, the commercial bank is the best local trade bank in Sri Lanka. And it has connections with other banks as well, and which is a great strength for them. And also, it has a loyal customer base, and it has the single largest ATM network in Sri Lanka, and it has branches all around the island, which holds the bank on top of the list. And the main opportunities that which are available for the bank is expansion. Since they have already captured the market in Sri Lanka, the only option that are left for them is to do come up with a unique idea or come up with a unique new product or service, or take the business overseas to other countries. So the weaknesses are it's not well recognized all around the world. It has only one branch in Bangladesh, but it's not well recognized all over the world, although it's famous in Sri Lanka. So it's a weakness. And commercial bank is recruiting employees with high qualifications and experience, and because of this reason, they have to bear a huge cost on their labor, and that would be a weakness for them. And the threats we came to know are the banking industry has a huge competition, and there's a great threat. And the banks directly involved with the country's economic system. All external factors directly affect on banks. And that's it for the commercial bank. And now it's over to you, Lakwinda.
Thank you very much, Calvin. Now I'm going to give you a brief introduction regarding Sampath Bank. Sampath Bank is the Companies Act number 17 of 1982 and listed on the Colombo Stock Exchange. And the Sampath Bank commenced its business in 2nd April 1986. And also Sampath Bank got a very high Fitch rating, it means the credit rating is AA-. And the vision is the growing force in Sri Lankan financial service, and the mission you can go through it. And the objectives, these are the main objectives of the Sampath Bank: for the overall loan book, expansion of the extension business, introducing bookkeeping and record keeping skills to a custom base. And now I'm going to give you some discussion about the SWOT analysis, and these are the strengths of Sampath Bank. The best bank of Sri Lanka in 2000, according to the Dunugama magazine, it's awarded the best bank in Sri Lanka in 2013, and Sampath Bank got a really high brand name and unique business models and the unique business policies. And Sampath Bank recruited very high qualified staff members regarding to the educational and other quality backgrounds, and the Sampath Bank got very strong capital base, and Sampath Bank has very advanced risk management systems according to the central bank and other governing policies. And the high standard IT related, for example, Sampath Evolve, likewise they got a really high IT related products. And DLP Unibanking, as it means Sampath Bank, the first bank who invented the unibanking concept to Sri Lanka. And the Sampath Bank got a vast number of products related to the customer segment areas, and the high capacity branch network. Sampath Bank got around 220 branches, and the stable rating I also mentioned in the introduction is AA-, and the advanced customer base. And these are the opportunities of Sampath Bank: expansion of anti-cycling investment management activity and building new client relationships. It means Sampath Bank got a very high customer base, and they can build new customer relationship with them. And new opportunity IT related, Sampath Bank got a very competitive IT related specialist, then they can develop it through and new opportunities in credit field in Sampath Bank and grow the credit field. And these are the weaknesses of Sampath Bank. Cost liquidity in comparison with most competitors. It means Sampath Bank doesn't have a very low liquidity profile, so they need to develop it. And the non-international presence, it means Sampath Bank only got BPOs, international representatives, and Sampath Bank doesn't have any branches in overseas, so they need to establish new branches in there. And Sampath Bank got a very high staff cost due to the very high level employee qualification. They have to pay more on them, so they need to consider on this. And then some of the consumer complaints with them, so they need to focus on this and try to solve this. And the low credit growth, Sampath Bank doesn't have all products related to the every people's needs, so they need to focus on the credit growth. And the low deposit growth, Sampath Bank need to focus on the deposit base and they need to develop it. And these are the facts, commonly more high competition. They got a really high competition with the other banks, so they need to focus on it. And the government regulations and fiscal policies, so they need to give attention on this, and other all fiscal condition, political, economical, social, technical and legal concepts, so they need to focus on this and try to face on that. And Shashikala will introduce you how Sampath Bank will face and commercial bank face to those challenges. Thank you.
Thank you, Lakwinda. I'm going to talk about how to face challenges and weaknesses which are common in both banks. Risk analysis and risk analyzing and take necessary steps to minimize the operational risk, maintains the central bank rules and regulations, standardize the compliance policies according to central bank monetary acts, competitive analysis and take necessary steps to gain a competitive advantage through cost leadership and unique service, standardize the quality customer service according to customer relationship management, and maintain stable liquidity profile. Here are some financial highlights according to the 2013 annual reports in both banks. So Sampath Bank gross profit is 47.5 billion and Commercial Bank gross profit is 73.1 billion. Sampath Bank total assets are 382.04 billion and Commercial Bank total assets are 606.6 billion. At the end of 2013, at the end of year 2013, Sampath Bank total employees are 4,000 and Commercial Bank total employees are 4,730. And Sampath Bank total number of branches are 220 and Commercial Bank total number of branches are 235. At the end of year 2013, Sampath Bank total number of ATMs are 326 and Commercial Bank total number of ATMs are 585. In Sampath Bank, interest income is 43 million and Commercial Bank interest income is 57 million. Sampath Bank account deposits are 300 million and Commercial Bank account deposits are 451 million. Mario?
Thank you. When we look at comparative analysis benchmarking, Sampath Bank and Commercial Bank as more all the segments are the same and except for the international presence. Well, if you look into it, the size and the service quality and the target customers and broader niche are the same, and the international presence is low in Sampath Bank and Commercial Bank. The international presence is yes, and the market segments are both the same. It's yes. And when we look into strategic grouping, the Commercial Bank, HNB, Sampath Bank, and HSBC are in the high quality region, and NSB is a well recognized bank in the local market, and National Trust Bank NTB is known as the poor recognition bank, and Sanasa and Lankaputra and Development Bank called as a low quality banks. And these are the references Sampak Bank annual report, Commercial Bank annual report, and the lecture notes, and the official website of Sampak Bank and the Commercial Bank, and of course the newspapers and the Central Bank report. Thank you very much.